Okay, we've got another caller, Samantha. Good morning, Samantha. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine, fine. How can we
I have a
help you?
question about Walhalla Beach.
Sure.
Is there a fee difference between Whiting residents, Hammond residents, and Robertsdale residents? And if there is, I was wondering why.
Okay, there is the Whiting, the fee for Walhalla Beach is the same for Whiting and Robertsdale, and I believe it's free, if I remember correctly. And the reason for that is that there's reciprocity between Whiting and Robertsdale. The community is one caller, as Dave from Highland said. It's really one big community, two cities, but one big community, and because the communities intertwine as closely as they do. The city of Whiting, the city of Hammond have reciprocity between the residents. It's everybody that lives in Whiting and Robertsdale have the same zip code. So it's 46394. So it's very simple. Somebody pulls in the gate, they just check to see what the zip code is on the driver's license, and they say, okay, 46394, you're in Whiting or Robertsdale, and they give the same fee. I don't know what the fee is for Hammond residents for Walhalla Beach, but I think it's pretty reasonable. I think it's pretty low cost. I know that if you're outside Lake County, it's a pretty hefty fee, and they basically assess a much higher rate.
I think it's $15.
Yeah, I think it's $15 if you're from outside Lake County.
Okay, it just doesn't seem fair to me that part of Hammond, which Robertsdale is part of Hammond, I'm sorry, and they get in free, but then other Hammond residents have to pay, and then Wolf Lake, it's.
Well, Samantha, here's the situation. I mean, the city of Whiting offers that. They also offer that to Robertsdale residents for the Whiting Community Center, and there's actually some historical reasons on the Whiting Community Center because it was built by Standard Oil Company and it was built for the residents of Whiting and Robertsdale. So
well, I can understand that because
that's run through the park department, and again, everybody that lives up there, you've got really one community. If something happens on one side of Atchison Avenue, it affects the other side. So it's kind of a nice little perk for the people that live in Robertsdale that they can go to use Walhalla Beach, and the city of Whiting extends it, and so it's nice for them.
But is that a county park?
No, it is not. It is not a county park. It is owned and operated by the city of Whiting. So it is not a county. Right.
That was my misunderstanding.
Right. People think that it's still a county park. The city of Whiting took it over about 3 years ago, and they're doing a great job with it. So that's the city of Whiting extending the benefit. But thanks for calling. Have a good Easter.
I used to live on Atchison Avenue a long time ago.
So you lived right on the line. You could stand in the middle of the street and be in two cities.
Right. Exactly.
Very good.
So,
thanks again for calling.
I'm thinking that Walhalla Beach is also part in Whiting Park and part Bobby Beach, which is in Hammond Robertsdale.
That's a good point. The beach actually does straddle both communities. It's owned and operated by the city of Whiting, but you're right, it runs all the way to Lake Avenue, so that would put it in Whiting and Robertsdale both. Okay, we have another caller, Lee.
Yeah,
good morning.
A lady was talking about Walhalla Beach and the park. I was wondering, is there any plans on opening up that parking lot just on right off of Lake Avenue there by Lake Avenue Pier?
That's a good question, Lee. The city of Whiting, of course, acquired the property from the Lake County Park Department. And as I said, it was about 3 years ago. They've been working to improve the park. I know that they want to reopen that gate at some point, and Jill, maybe you know, because I think they've been talking a little bit with the Hammond Port Authority. I think there's some issues, though, as far as traffic in and out of the marina and out of the Horseshoe Casino, right?
It is. That's where a lot of the Horseshoe employees park over there. They do get a ton of windsurfers. The windsurfers can't park there right now, like you said. I haven't heard talks of, I don't know if we're going to have anything to do with that.
Because we love to go up to that pier to fish, and there's absolutely no place to park there now.
Yeah, I know that, as Jill said, it's a little, there's a little problem with some of the traffic in and out, but I know the city of Whiting's working on it, and I know that at some point they want to reopen that gate as well.
Yeah, I would hope, because it's a beautiful spot. You got the pier right there, you got that little beach, and it's a shame not to utilize that.
Yeah, it sure is. It's a very people that haven't been to Walhalla Beach before. I mean, it's a picturesque beach. It's a beautiful view of downtown Chicago, the skyline. It actually has some little bluffs and dunes and a really nice walking trail. Very, very nice, and the city of Whiting's doing a great job maintaining it.
Okay, well, I hope they get a chance to open that up this season, because like I say, it's a real nice, convenient spot close to home. You can get out on the lakefront, do a little fishing, and it's just a great spot.
Thanks for calling.
Okay, thanks, guys.